Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank
So
you.
we have Debbie Barber up in the top, and of course, a fan favorite, Dr. Suzanne-Turner at the bottom there. And we're going to talk about peptides, and which is a favorite topic today everywhere. I jokingly posted on Facebook the other day, is there a peptide that will help me with discipline? And of course, Dr. Turner got it, one of the few people who actually got it. And no, peptides don't do everything, but there are things that peptides do. And there are some things that they do better than anything else. And ghk-cu moved from being an anti-aging peptide, which with lots of valid research, when injecting it for long periods of time at fairly moderate doses, to being the biggest boom or boon, I forget which way it's in cosmetic peptides today. So, Debbie, I'm going to go to you in a second. I want to start out with Dr. Turner because she's been on my show more than probably any other physician talking about peptides. And she is the one of a handful, let's say one of two of the most sane physicians I know. She's forward leaning, but she's not going to BS you, you know. What do you think, Dr. Turner? ghk-cu as a cosmetic peptide, is that the best thing about it, or is it just as good for hair regrowth and all the other stuff?
I think it's one of the better things about it. I think this is one of the unsung heroes of the peptide whole genre. I really think it really is one of the lesser known and lesser looked at. Every time I go back and look at this peptide, I go, why am I not taking this all the time? Either sub-Q or topical. And I do now take it topical on a regular basis, but it's got so many benefits. There's so many reasons to use it. And the research, particularly in the, heart disease and neurodegeneration, because of how it works, up and down regulating genes. And this is what we know that ghk-cu does. This is one of the reasons why it works specifically for skin, but also for all these other disease states, is because it works by up and down regulating genes. There was a big study done in 2010 where they actually discovered all these different genes that were involved. And there are something like 30% of our genes are affected by more than 50% when ghk-cu is applied. It was originally discovered in the 70s, where Dr. Picard was the one who applied it to a liver cell tissue sample and discovered that it was producing hormones and proteins and peptides as though it was a young liver cell, as opposed to its actual age, which was much older. So it's very exciting in how it retrains cells to be younger than they actually are. As far as skin goes, it takes your skin fibroblasts, which are the stem cells of the skin, and encourages them to produce things as though they were younger cells. As we age, we lose those cells in our skin and our ability to produce collagen well. And so as we go, if we add the collagen or the ghk-cu to the damaged skin, or to already, and all of us have seen this sun damaged skin that we can get. I certainly have it. I've got, brown spots and that sort of thing. All of those can be affected by applying ghk-cu to them. So I also know that there is some benefit in the hair growth benefits, thickening of the actual hair follicle. So we're talking about at every single tissue level where this molecule is used, it is able to repair and to regenerate a more youthful expression of the cell.
So, Debbie, it's not enough to just take ghk-cu and put it on your skin, right? There has to be a specific vehicle. There has to be other things that kind of augment it and help it do its job, right?
We actually researched to determine which products could be combined with it. You can, and Dr. Turner, you probably can answer this better, apply it. But we actually developed a serum which has the strongest amount of ghk-cu, and we mixed it with hyaluronic acid and products that also aid the skin and provide moisture. Again, we're so proud of this because everything is natural, and I think that's what again, helps make the skin healthier.
Restoracell is a new sponsor, and they make this amazing product, and they have put real skin in the game because they have agreed to give our audience the deepest discount you're going to find anywhere.
Mhm.
So it's 30% off if you go to shrnetwork.biz/Restoracell. People take decades to break themselves, and then a physician gives them a pill that makes the symptoms go away in a week or two. And so they've come to expect that resolving symptoms versus repairing the body should happen quickly. Isn't part of the problem with peptides today that people don't give them enough time to do their job?
I agree with you. And I think it depends on how long you've had whatever the problem is you're trying to treat. The research around this, around the copper peptides using for skin improvement, for elasticity and wrinkle reduction, show that its benefits take around 12 weeks. So these are the human studies that were done in the 2003-2005 time frame. And it was people looking at how much collagen production, the stem cells in skin being made more stem-like, they were more effective. And then the elasticity and actual reduction of wrinkle depth, all of that occurred in that same time period. And all of these treatment phases took 12 weeks to see a difference. So this is a daily or twice daily application of a therapy. That would, again, have to be, anytime I'm telling patients how to put on topical things, I'm saying you have to put it on a clean, dry skin. So you can't just like throw it on your face and go to bed. You have to wash your face, put it on. And anything like this, if you're using a copper peptide, topical copper peptide, you can use this, of course, face, décolletage and neck, backs of the hands and forearms where you've had that sun damage occur.
Debbie, is that parallel some of the results you saw when developing the Restoracell product, the 12-week point? People were going, wow, my skin looks so different.
Well, I started using it thanks to Dr. Turner, March 2020. And interestingly, she has helped me with so many aging issues as things start working not as well, and you have decreases in so many things. So I'm such a big fan of the peptide. And one day I was in her office and we were finishing up, and I said, Dr. Turner, please tell me what you would recommend for crepey skin. And I had, for the last 3 years, tried so many products, some of the top, very high-end brands. And I had given them all at least 3 to 4 months and not any results. And so she said, well, I can tell you what I do. And I thought, oh, I'm going to find out what she does. That was like a great, secret. And she said, ghk-cu, I will get it for the compounding pharmacy. So I started using it twice a day. And after about 6 weeks, I started feeling my skin was softer. And while, it wasn't like this big miracle, I could see a change. Right. And then after 2 months, and I had my next appointment with her, I said, okay, this stuff is amazing. I need more. And so I have continued to use it, and it has totally, it has taken, and I'm not trying to exaggerate, 10 years off my face.
It's amazing. So Dr. Turner, is it the copper that's the magic? Because there's another GHK that's bound to another mineral, isn't there? There's GHK something, and then there's ghk-cu. Is the copper the magic here?
I don't think it's the only magic. I do think it's I think it's part of it because it's involved in collagen production, because it's involved in changing those genes. I think that's where the money is, though, is in the gene modification, the up and down regulation of genes involved in both improving DNA damage and oxidative stress of the cells and improving the ability of the skin to repair itself better.
So we combined it, and it just goes on and it just sinks into your skin. It is not a product that will lay on top of your skin.
And I think what you just noticed immediately is just that your skin feels softer. It takes a long time, though, for you to notice the difference in the crepiness, but it does eventually go away.
So the crepiness is actually going away because there's an increase in collagen production. Is it good to use this along with like maybe a collagen supplement, a collagen hydrolysate, or any other supplements to help give the workers the building blocks they need to rebuild the stuff you want them to rebuild?
Yes, I do recommend twice a day hydrolyzed collagen supplement and little teeny vitamin C, like a 50 milligrams.
We have had such positive response immediately because we do not want to set expectations that, oh, you're going to, in 2 weeks, your crepiness is gone. I'd love for you to go read the reviews and also look at the before and after pictures on the website, because that's really telling. And some of those are like 10 weeks, 12 weeks.
It's from Restoracell. It has copper peptides. If you go to shrnetwork.biz/Restoracell, RESTORACELL, use SHR as the code, save 30% off. But more importantly, go look at the before and after pictures, check it out, check out what we're talking about here, and make the decision yourself. It's working for other people. It's worked for Debbie. Dr. Turner doesn't promote anything at all when you think about it. And for her to be talking about this right now, she's confident that it works. So buy it and use it and use it and use it and use it until you see the changes in yourself. Don't go four weeks in and go, you know, I don't notice anything. That's it. I'm done. Because the changes may have been right around the corner and you just walked away from them. That happens so often in life.
And don't forget, this is also preventing future damage. So we're getting a better outcome even going forward. So I know that I'm going to continue to be, I'm going to prevent continued damage in addition to reversing some existing damage.
Yeah.
You mentioned, is this a good product for men? And I just wanted to say, absolutely. My husband has been using it now for almost 4 months, 5 months. And the tone of his skin also, he can't have me looking, 10 years younger and he's going the other direction. So he has been using it, and he's getting a lot of the guys like in the neighborhood, what are you doing? And so it is absolutely a good product for men, the same as it is for women.
This couple does everything. They exercise, they eat right, they got rid of all the trash in their house, all the products, the unclean products in their house. They are taking such good care of themselves. And so probably the only thing they have going on is the stress of promoting this new product.
Absolutely.
And here is a fantastic product. It's a groundbreaking product. shrnetwork.biz/Restoracell. Give it a try. Show them some love. Get 30% off using the code SHR. shrnetwork.biz, restore it /Restoracell, RESTORACELL. Thank you for being a sponsor, Debbie.
Absolutely.
And thanks for always being here for us, Dr. Turner.
My pleasure, Carl. Great to see you always.
See you later. We'll take care.